Hey friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am Scribbles, the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles. We're starting a brand new video. I got a present for myself. I got an I-cord maker, automatic I-cord making machine from Kato. I hear good things, and I ordered this thing earlier this month, like way earlier this month, if not last month. And it was supposed to ship earlier this, definitely last month. It was supposed to ship earlier this month, but then they got a shipment delay. But it's finally here. I'm stinking excited about it. I have no idea how to use it, but I figured we'll spend a couple days together. We'll make some stuff. If you saw the mosaic crochet video, you'll see that I had made this little bat bag, and I said I had a plan and a tool coming to make the strap for it, and that tool is here now. So I need to read through my instructions, and then I need to figure out how to work my machine. I'm so excited. And then we'll try to make a cord for our bag. Yay! All right, so let me read through this, and then we'll figure out what's going on. All right, it seems very straightforward. So I'm going to use our yarn installation guide here, and I am going to take this bad boy out of its package and set it up, and then we'll see where we're at. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. All right, let's unbox this together, actually, shall we? Oh, I thought I was going to have to go outside and find a screwdriver, but this has got a screwdriver in it. It has got a hook on one end and like a needle on the other end, like the eye of a needle on the other end. It's got a tapestry needle. It's got some little hooky dookies in it. And we have the actual machine itself, which looks like this. I'm imagining we have the power supply in this little box here. Oh, we've got some yarn to practice with. Okay. And then the power supply. Yes. All right, we've got the power adapter there. Got the yarn feed in the yarn thingy. Grease. We have grease. All right, that looks like everything in our box. So this has a QR code for installation instructions, but we're going to try to do it just on our own. It says to take this and pop it in here. Okay. Align the notch. We did that. Press and tighten. We did it. Install the screw, which I'm guessing is in here somewhere. Here we have some screws. Here we have a screwdriver. Wonder if it matters which screw we use. They all look the same, so I can't imagine that it would make too much difference. But let's install a screw here. Scan for the video tutorial. Thread working yarn. So I guess that's it for installation. That was easy. One screw. Got our power supply here. So let's grab some power. And it plugs in the back here. Like so. I've got so many things in the way. Let me clear off a space here. We're going to put our bag up out of the way and my current project out of the way. That way we can see what we're doing. Place machine on a flat, stable table. A stable table. Check. Okay. Did. We're going to grab our yarn. I have a feeling we're about to get yarn barfed. Okay. We didn't do too bad. Could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. All right. So let's grab our stuff here. Pull up the yarn guide and place the yarn in the yarn guide channel. Okay, I'm gonna move you. You can also see what I'm doing. Okay, in the yarn guide channel. Okay, that's the way it has it. Pass the tail yarn through the yarn hole. This is the yarn hole. I think this might come in handy here, which this is the little thing that I said had like the needle eye hole on it. And then this. Okay. So I'm just going to pop that hook right there and pull our yarn down through. Oopsies, it came out of the doohickey. That's okay. Use the hook to pass the yarn from right to left through the knitting machine channel and remove the hook. Push it through this channel. Okay. So my guess is, oof, this yarn is not staying together well. Okay, like so. And I'm guessing what it meant was to pass it through this channel and remove the hook. Well, how in the hello dookie balls am I supposed to get the hook through there is my guess. It says push it through this way and then pull the yarn through. Okay. And then get the yarn out of the hook. Pull the hook back through, because that is the only way that is going through there. I can promise you that. This does not want to stay in here. Okay, so we've got that. Remove that way. All right, lift this. Lift the guide wheel handle. Press the yarn between the two wheels. Okay, between the two wheels. Top view, bottom view, back view. And pull the yarn tail out to the table. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what all of that looks like. As shown in the picture, the yarn is threaded. Please make sure the yarn is straight before starting. So straight, straight, straight. Everything looks straight to me. When observed from the rear, the guide wheels must be in the engaged position. If not, rotate the main gear until the guide wheel is fully engaged. I don't know what that means. This says check, this says check. Make sure it is not tangled. Manual knitting. Plug in the power cord and the indicator light will light up. Okay, well, I already plugged in the power cord. Switch should be kept in the off position before plugging in the power to avoid sudden knitting errors. Okay, it is. Open all the hook tongues. So these are all the little hooks and all of their tongues are already open. So I feel like we're good there. Go to knit in time to hook the yarn on the first hook. Okay, I did that. And then skip the second hook. Okay, skip. Continue to turn the knob. Then hook the third hook. And skip the fourth hook. Okay, check. This does not want to stay in here, like at all. And I don't know how to get it to stay in there, but it definitely does not want to stay. Okay, make sure that one yarn of the first hook is under the tongue and one is inside of the tongue. The hell does that mean? One is inside of the what's the tongue? Oh, in the tongue. Oh, one is inside the tongue. And then this one is outside of the tongue. First tighten the yarn tail manually, then turn the power switch. For number 4 yarn, use gear 2 for better. Release hands after 10 seconds of knitting. Okay, so it wants me to pull this. Jesus. Ah! That did not work. All right, well, how do you undo it? All of this is now matted up in that. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. It is recommended that beginners can keep pulling the yarn tail until I cord exits the guide wheels. Something went wrong here. So we're just going to cut that off. And we're going to undo this and we're going to try again. All right, so I'm going to go away and I'm going to see if I can fix this. All right, so upon further inspection, this has this little channel in here that will keep the damn thing in there. So that was my bad. We fixed that. We've got this threaded through again. So I'm going to start over and see if I can figure that out. Make sure all of the tongues are open. Okay. Lift, tighten, off. Okay. Catch the first one, skip the second one, catch the third one, skip the fourth one. Okay. Miss. Okay, make sure one of the yarn hooks, one yarn of the first hook is under the tongue. Okay, that looks like it did right the first time. Okay, now this is to keep pulling. Shut up. It's doing it. It's doing it. Look. You guys. I think I can stop pulling it now. Guys, it's working. Do you know how long this takes me to do? It's a very quiet machine too. Like, that's not a annoying type of noise. I was a little bit worried about how annoying the noise was going to be. All right, so we've made some cord. We've made some cord. Now, we have to figure out how to close the cord. Okay. Finish knitting. We're going to cut off the yarn, power the machine after yarn depletion at the end, at the knitting head. Okay. Cut. We're going to cut. Okay. After yarn depletion at the knitting head. Okay. So we need to let it do its thing until the yarn is all gone. Okay. Lift the guide wheel handle and remove the eye knitted cord. Like so. Huh. Look at it. Look at it. All right, close the I-cord end with your sewing needle, which is what they gave us. Find the end of the I-cord, gently pull it out until there are 4 loops left, leaving a 15 centimeter long tail. All right, we've got 4 loops on our hook, and we've got a nice little tail. Thread the needle. Okay. Start with the loop to the right of where the yarn is attached to the knot. Okay. Yarn is attached to the knot. To the right. There's one. And just scoop them all up. Slip each loop onto the needle. You can't see what I'm doing, but that's fine. So we've just scooped up all of the knots. It says pull taut, which is what we want to do. And then hide your yarn tail. It just says to throw it through the center to hide the yarn tail, like so. And boom! We've got a cord. How freaking awesome is that? That is going to save me so much time on my projects. This is not sponsored in any way. I just thought that it was cool, and I have one that was manual that I got from Hobby Lobby, which is just not worth a damn. Like, I could not get that thing to work to save my life. I don't know. There's probably user error, but now I can make my little adjustable straps without spending hours to do it, which is what I wanted to do for the other. So that is so stinking cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. There's our cord. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, that makes me so happy that it worked so well. Join two I-cord ends. Oh, it tells you how to join two together. Cool. It's got a troubleshooting guide, and then that is the end of the instructions. That is simple enough. Oh, I'm so excited. I need to make one in black. Do I want to make one in black and one in purple and do it like I did the Beetlejuice thing? I think that I do. And make the adjustable straps. I think that I do. So let's do that for our next project. Oh, okie dokie. Here we have it. It's beautiful. So we have got our adjustable strap on our bag. And done. Well, it doesn't have a liner or anything yet, and so it's got all of its little ends in there, but the strap to the bag is now done. Let me go ahead and show you what else I've been working on. I want to do the same thing for the Ohana bag, and for this one I put little D-rings on, so I may attach them that way. I'm not sure yet, but I think I want to do some cords for it, and we'll hook them to these. I think I will just do, I don't know, I'll do something, but this bag is one of our whips as well, and this is what is currently on my pile. If you will have seen, I did a recent video on learning how to knit, and I'm getting actually a little bit better at it. I'm starting to find a rhythm with it. This is only taking me a few hours instead of a whole day to get to this point, which is definitely a little over halfway done. Like, I can probably finish this tonight. It needs to be like 11.5 inches, and we are at 9. So we've got a couple of inches more to go on it. And this is what I've been working on today. I started it this weekend, and then I was out all weekend with the mobile petting zoo, and working with them all weekend, so I didn't get to do anything, but I had done like a couple of rows to get it started over the course of the weekend. I'm trying to find, you know, a better rhythm, and I'm sort of getting it down. My only issue is that my little hooky things, they keep coming undone, so I have to pay extra close attention that I'm not twisting the hook so much that they're coming loose, because I've had that happen like once or twice, and I've had to save it really quick before they fall apart. So now I'm like extra wary about actually going in and checking the thing. But anyways, I'm getting there. I'm definitely speeding up. So I think I do want to try something that is not this specific beanie soon. I was just basically practicing this one specific beanie over and over and over again. This is the Passionate Kelsey double knit beanie, the basic double knit beanie tutorial beanie, just to get a hang of using the hook or using the needles, getting everything like a rhythm down for how I do my knits and how I do my purls and how I'm working my yarns. So I think we're getting there for sure. My only issue is I have a hard time moving the yarn around the hooks. So if you have any tips for doing that without having to stop every few stitches and moving everything the way that I just did, then let me know, because that's my next thing. But I'm definitely getting somewhere. So I think I'm going to work on that for the rest of the evening. I don't even know what time it is. I also don't know where my phone is so that I can, oh, that was not right. Phone. I got it. 6:30. It's 6:30 right now. So yeah, I think I can go ahead and probably finish this tonight. We'll find out and see how far we get. That's a couple more hours of work, I think, and we should have a beanie out of it. And see, this is my only issue, is getting the yarn to work around the hook a little bit more so that I'm not doing that constantly. But I don't know. It's a work in progress.
Can I kiss you before I go?
All right, you guys, here we go. We have our beanie. It is beautiful. I'm really getting the hang of it. I really think I am. I think I've done a really good job. And I have done 3 now. So I did the one initially where I was learning how to do it. I made Mr. Scribbles a solid black one. And now this one is my 3rd one. And I love it. And this one definitely came together a lot quicker than any of the previous ones, for sure. Um, that one didn't take me nearly as long to do. The first one took me an entire day to do, but that was me trying to get used to doing the stitches. And now this one took me probably 4 or 5 hours to do, but that's a lot less than a whole day. So I'm happy with it. All right, moving on. It is now 8 o'clock, and so I think I'm going to be done for tonight. I think I made some solid progress, and we'll pick things up tomorrow. There's a magnet in my boob. So we're going to hold this here for a second. All right, guys, welcome to Tuesday. And today I'm feeling a little bucket hat-ish. So we're going to make a bucket hat with this skein of yarn. So it'll match the shirt that I made in a recent video. So let's do that. If you haven't seen the sweater video, there you go. It's right there, and it'll be down in the bottom. Let's make a bucket hat. I think I'm going to do the kelp bucket hat by Passionate Kelsey. So I wrote it all down after I watched the video, or while I watched the video. So I'm going to make it.
More than anything, more than anything.
If you mistreat her, I will personally desire to do so. Whatever you say will be taken down in writing and may be given in evidence against you upon your trial. I understand.
No.
Please do whatever is required.
All right, we have a bucket hat. Let's see. Oh, it's cute. Cute. It's gonna match my shirt. It is 7 o'clock, and I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I might just make a simple bag or something, like my granny butterfly bag that I have for my October patrons that will be releasing for November in the shop. So I think I'll make one of those. Do I want it in this color? I have so much of this. Do I want to make it in this color? Maybe. And then it's mindless, and it's just something fairly quick and easy to do. So I think I will. I think I'll make my little granny bag. I might do the handles different on it this time and make like a regular market bag size handles or a tote bag size handle. But yeah. Anyway, here's our bucket hat. It's very pretty. I love this colorway so much. It's my favorite that I've had so far. It's just pretty. The purples and the blues and stuff. All right, 10 minutes after 8, and my fingies are tired. So this is how far I got. This is the bottom of the bag and the first row coming up the side of the bag. So it is going to start curving up the sides like so. And I will continue on it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to take a break, let my hands rest, and quit for the evening. So I will check back with you guys again tomorrow. We'll see what we get done for that. Hey guys, 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Let's get into finishing this bag up. We've got the entire side to build up, and then we've got to do the um, the handles and stuff. So this is going to take me a couple of hours for sure, but I think we can definitely get it done this evening if we go ahead and bust it out. So let's get started.
Even Lloyd George can't want that. I'm not sure he's a good example. The point is, have we overlooked something or some source of revenue previously untapped? Maybe we have some coal or gravel.
I'm sorry, it still seems odd to be found in your bed.
Very nice.
As nice can be. I'm going to see Jarvis today and find out what houses are available.
Do you have to? These are our last days here. I thought something might have turned up when we were away, but it seems it hasn't.
All right, 7:41. I had to stop for some dinner, but I would say maybe an hour and a half total to get up the sides, and I was playing yarn chicken with my skein, but we got there. I just put the last stitch in a couple minutes ago. I still have more, so I have plenty to do the straps with, and I am going to tackle these straps tomorrow. So we're going to put that on the back burner for now. I want to start another project. Tired of doing granny stitches for right now. But I'm also a little bit tired. My hands are a little bit sore, so I'm going to take a break, and I may just pick up tomorrow. I may pick out the project that I want to do and browse the internet for a little bit, because I have a couple of ideas of things that I think I want to do, but I want to look them up first, and then I will probably pick everything else back up tomorrow. All right, you guys. So last night I started a new beanie. This is the Justina beanie, I believe, and I put that on my needles. Let me make sure that that's what I put on my needles. I think it is. It is. All right, that's the Justina beanie on my needles. It takes a 5-weight yarn, and so I pulled out some I Love This Chunky I had in my stash. I had 2 balls of that, so this should be good. I've got some loops and threads, ring spun, super bulky, size 6 in Concord Multi is the color. We're going to do a crochet beanie. So this one is supposed to be relatively quick. We'll see. This uses an 8mm hook, so that's what I've got here. And let's get started.
So, what are you into?
I thought you'd never ask. I've already started my list.
Okay, this came out to a child size beanie. I don't know if maybe, stop it, get out of the trash can. I don't know if my tension was too tight or what, but it came out a definite child size beanie, that is for sure. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to size up to a 10mm hook, and I'm going to go really loose with my tension and hope that fixes that issue. And I felt like the tension was fairly loose, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna give her another go. All right, we bumped up to a 10mm hook, but I really just don't even know. Let's see if it is going to fit. Oh, she tight. She tight. But she fits, which is actually okay because I'm not a big fan of the slouchy sort of style. Yeah, I'm not a fan. If I loosen my tension up just a little bit more with the 10mm hook, we may be okay. Although, I mean, this is fine for me. We can put a little pom-pom up at the top if we want. If you like a pom. How do you guys feel about poms? I go back and forth. They're not my favorite thing in the whole wide world, but I don't dislike them. What do we think? Pom or no pom? Drop it in the comments. I'm not going to add it right now, but let me know what you would do. Would you put the pom on it? Pom or no pom? Anyways, this fits my head, so we're going to consider this one a success. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Okay. So, beanie number 2 down. Here is the first one. So this one was the 8mm hook. This one was with the 10mm hook. This one is about 8 inches in width, 9 inches. This one's right at 9 inches in width. And the other is like 7, I think. 7. So I would go toddler size is that one. Toddler, any toddler to maybe 7-ish. 7-ish. Who knows? It would stretch just a little, but it doesn't have a ton of give in it. This is a lot stretchier. So let's do that. All right, next up, I think I'm going to work on this for a little while. This is the Justina beanie. That one is a crosswords beanie. I will drop the links down in the comments, so don't let me forget to do that. Or down in the description, I will drop the link for that. Let's work on this. This I'm doing a brim on, so a foldable brim, and I think I'm about halfway through it. I think I'm right at halfway through it. So I'm gonna turn my down back on and work on this.
Because you think if you get a few runs and catch someone out, Papa will accept all this gladly.
I think the cricket will show him it doesn't mean we can't keep up the old traditions as well.
And learn to help persuade him.
Of course. You're on my team now.
Happy Friday, happy Samhain, happy Halloween, whatever. Ugh, I'm freezing today. I'm freezing today. It's like 55 degrees here and I'm chilly willy. Today is the last day of October. Tomorrow my patrons get my new patterns for November. The mosaic pattern I did for my raccoon, I need to redo it. It looked like it had 5 feet. I'm going to change up the colors as well. I did the background in this light gray before, and I did the body in this gray. This is Stonewash. So now I'm going to do the background in this green by Big Twist, which is Sage. I'm going to do the main body in Big Twist Titanium Gray. I'm going to do the white parts of the body, or the light parts of the body, in the gray that I used before. This is I Love This Yarn in light gray. And I'm going to do the dark parts and the feet in this Stonewash color. I'm going to see how that comes out. And I'm going to time myself so I can put in the pattern how long it takes me to make this. I know that it's going to take me a little bit longer than it would take anybody else because I'm going to be doing a lot of color changing techniques in it instead of just going 2 colors. But I can sort of guesstimate how long it'll take if you don't do any color changes. I just need to see in general how long it takes to make the pattern. It's a pretty big thing, and I think I'm gonna make it into a pillow or something. But for right now, we're just gonna do the tapestry part of it and get that under wraps. This is gonna take a few hours, and I've got maybe 2 or 3 hours that I can work on it right now. So we'll see how far we get. So we're just over 2.5 hours in, and I am about halfway done with this piece. So we've got the bottom of our little raccoon friend here done. I changed out the colors for his feet, which it's a really similar color, so you can't really see probably on camera, but his feet, his back feet, and the bottom of this is a different color. And then I've got the stripes running through the tail as well. It's a little bit more visible, hopefully. So we've got the body color down here. We've got that color, same as the feet. And then I am about to switch over again to put another of the darker color stripe in, but I think it looks really good. And then I use the light gray on the little tuft, and I'm going to use the light gray on his face and the inside of his ears as well. But this is what just over 2.5 hours looks like. So the entire piece will probably take 5. I didn't realize it took that long, but you know, it is what it is. I think it's coming along pretty well, coming along together nicely. But I am starting to get hungry, so I'm going to go and grab me some nuggies or something on the way to my mother's house. So I'm going to go get ready to go to that, and we'll probably pick this up tomorrow. I don't think that I'm going to work on it anymore today because it will be late when I get in, and I think I want to watch a scary movie tonight as part of Halloween. So that's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to call it quits for today, and I'm going to go get ready to go and hand out candy for little trick-or-treaters. Hey friends, so it is the following Tuesday now. It is Tuesday, November 4th, and I am wrapping up this video here because we've got a whole week worth of stuff. We did a bunch. So we tested in a machine, which I absolutely love. We put the handles on the bat's bag, and I went to Hobby Lobby and found the perfect purple and black line or cotton cloth to go in as the liner. So we'll be doing that soon. Finished a knit beanie, which was pretty. I really enjoyed that. We made a bucket hat. Good. The granny butterfly bag. I still have to add the handles too, but I've done like the inside, whatever, what is that called? Like my brain will not function and tell me what the border is called, so we're just going to call it the border. I've done the inside border on one side with the rest of the yarn that was there from me playing yarn chicken. I need to do the other inside, and then I need to do the outside border and the straps for that bag, but we'll do that in the next video. Let's see, what else did we get done? We made the 2 crochet beanies in this one, the child size and the adult size, and we started adjusting a beanie. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that somehow I managed to have the wrong count, and I pulled that off my hooks and started it over. I started it over because I didn't know how to get down from the count I was at to the appropriate count. And so, yeah, I opted to pull that off of my needles entirely. And yeah, anyways, so that was that. So it is still a work in progress, and it is still on my needles. It is just something I started over, which is not great, but whatever. If anybody knows how to tell me to decrease a couple of stitches, like really easy, like if I had 2 stitches too many and I needed to get down, I don't know. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I'll watch a YouTube tutorial on that. But, and then we started the tapestry. I'm still about halfway through the tapestry. I have done a couple more lines on it, but I have not finished it yet. So we'll finish that in the next video. It is coming together nicely though. It is about a 5-ish hour project though, so it is definitely still going, and I will finish that up in the next week as well, or probably this week for me, in the next video for you guys. So we'll see how that comes together. But we did get a lot of work done. We did add a couple of things to my whip pile, which I hate doing, but you know, it is what it is. Such is life if you're a crocheter and a knitter, or apparently. So I will see you guys in the next video. Drop some kind of hat, beanie, something emoji down in the comments if you made it to the end. Don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me so much when you do that. So if you enjoy the video, doll, smash that thumbs up. Let's see, subscribe if you haven't already. So many people are still unsubscribed, and it's just that quick little push of a button down there. So if you haven't done that, do it, and then ding your notification bell so you're informed each and every time I upload new content. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Goodbye.